September 1st, 2023. But now I gotta go unblock a tub drain for a lady a couple of towns over. And I know of through Facebook, and like 20-minute ride, ain't too bad. She's got a problem with her tub drain. She's tried all kinds of cleaners and stuff, and still it goes down, but slowly. It could be the trip level waste that's a problem. Might have hair in there. I don't know. We'll go over there and see if we can get it free for her. Another damsel in distress, Miss Molly. Another damsel in distress. What's all this hair in here? You're losing all your hair.
I have that thing on it that usually catches all the hair.
Ain't too bad, I guess.
Where do you see hair?
All over the place.
Oh, that's just because that's just from it gathering up because I can't grab it up. That wasn't open and closing right, but
Well, maybe that's what
but
the
I
problem
unscrewed it
is.
yesterday and put it back on, and it seemed to be open and closing fine. I'm like, well, maybe it's closed halfway or something.
Yeah, we'll take it apart and see what
Well,
we can
that's
do.
all. I didn't want to mess with it too much because I'm not a plumber now.
I'm gonna take this out and put a rag in there before we try plunging it, or it just comes up here with the water.
Well, when you plunge it, yeah, it comes out that piece on the bottom.
Right, so I'm gonna take it out, stuff
just
a
a
rag
little.
in there, and then try to plunge
Okay.
it.
I actually saw that online. So
did?
I'm like, yeah.
That's the way to do it. That's the only way it's gonna free up with a plunger.
Yeah, I even took that out. I was able to take the whole little anchor thing. I'm like, well, everything's all connected. Nothing's broken. Put it back.
Boy, you're trying it. You really tried then, huh?
I did. I really did try it. I've been using different Drano things in there, and usually I don't have a problem. The only thing that changed, what's that camera for?
What is it?
What's the camera for?
That's my camera.
For what?
Recording my work.
Oh my God, I'm standing here having a conversation.
Well, it wasn't a bad one, was it?
No, but I don't want a conversation on video.
Yeah, it's stuck.
It comes out though. Takes a minute. It's wicked long too. I thought that was weird. But I'm like, maybe it needs to be that way. I don't know.
Let's see if we can get it freed up for you. I mean, you tried, and then you had to call in the...
I did try several things. I've been trying for a week with the Drano stuff, and then I went online, I saw a few little things, I'm like, alright, that's nothing complicated, I can handle that much. But it didn't work, so.
Are you still doing insurance?
Oh, I haven't done that in years. 3 years at least.
My insurance guy is so flippin' cheap, it's ridiculous.
What do you mean he's cheap?
He's really cheap.
Oh,
He's got like old equipment, and he won't replace it, and he's just...
Your insurance being a truck.
No, I'm talking about my insurance guy himself.
Oh.
His equipment is really... His equipment at his building is cheap.
Okay.
And he doesn't want to change it. You know when somebody's flipping cheap,
Yep.
they don't want to spend the money?
See?
Well, we ain't over yet. A little bit. And if it don't work, I could try hydroblasting. That might work. Go.
I mean, it did come down, it did go down like within 2 or 3 hours, because I'm usually, all day long, it's been like 12 hours for the one that's down. So that part of it got a little better.
You gotta kind of really... Gotta try. But don't go down. There's always another plan. Whoa, there we go.
Yeah.
Son
Just
of
need
a
a little
gun.
more muscle with than what I had.
See how I did it with the rag?
I know, and I didn't do that part. And I had that bolt box too.
See, so now next time you gotta do
Oh,
that.
next time, yeah.
And you have to get a good plunger like this one. See how this one,
Yeah,
this one works
it's
good?
like that, but
It
it's
gives
not-
good action. That's what you
Yeah.
need. You can't use like them plastic ones.
Yeah, I have, yeah, mine's
You
not.
gotta get a
I
good
have
one.
one like this somewhere, I gotta look for it though, I don't know where it is.
It's going down, I can hear it.
Fucking asshole, can let me ask you something.
Actually, that's really good that you got this, it catches all the hair.
I've had that on for only years I've had the trouble, I've had one of those.
Yeah, that's working.
Because my hair's always coming out. My son had long hair for the longest time. Oh no, went right down. Can I ask you something? Can you hear it gurgling? Still?
Yeah, that's because you got no vent.
No, but I mean,
That's gurgling because it's got no vent.
when I turn on my kitchen sink, my bathroom sink right here, I was hearing it go down.
Well, it's because it's gurgling, right?
It was.
Well, the reason is because you got no. When they did the plumbing, they didn't do the plumbing right. There's no vents and it's not vented right. That's why it gurgles.
What do you mean not vented? What do you mean?
When you got plumbing, you're supposed to vent. Like the sink's supposed to be vented. The tub's got to be vented.
What do you mean
There's
vented?
Vent.
Like-
You got to have a vent coming off it. So when the water goes down the drain, if it's vented properly, it pulls the air into the vent, so you don't get that
I've
gurgling.
never heard that before. Where does the vent go?
The vents all plumbing's got drains, and then everything's vented all into one system and up through the roof.
No way.
So if this sink should have a vent on it, so when it drains down, instead of gurgling, it sucks air into the vent and allows the water to drain.
Oh wow, I never
Everything-
heard that before.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So
All right.
it's an old house and it's
Yeah.
old plumbing, and either the drains are the vents are blocked or they were never installed properly.
Oh, probably never installed, I would imagine.
Probably.
Because I would have never even thought of that in a million years to even look for something like that. All right,
So that
well,
makes sense, right? If you
Yeah,
hear
yeah.
gurgling, it's you got issues
It
with your
wasn't a lot.
vents.
It wasn't
Yeah.
a lot. It's like when I was turning this on and shutting it off, and all of a sudden I could hear it like going down the drain. I don't know if it's still gonna do it.
No, it's not much you can do about that at this point.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. It's like, oh, see now I can't hear it.
No, it was definitely needed a snake in, so.
I have one more question when you're done.
Go ahead.
All right, this sink, I had a pedestal sink. Yeah, when the guy did this several years ago.
Yeah, you're better off with what you got here. You
Right,
don't want, you
but
don't
you can see what happened was it was leaking. Because this was not,
Oh.
see this right here, it was not attached. It wasn't fitting here. So that's all right. I'm like, whatever, I can scrape all that out, clean it up. So then my carpenter guy, I told him it was leaking. He's like, well, I can attach it for you. He says, but you should have a trap here.
No, the trap's under the floor.
See, that's what I said.
Yeah, the
And
trap.
he's a carpenter. He's like, why don't you have a trap there? I'm like, what do you mean? There's never been one.
Well,
But I
the
have my pedestal.
trap does is stops the sewer gas
Right.
from coming in.
That's what he said.
So if you don't have a trap, you'd be smelling like
Right, but he
sewer
said
gas.
it should be here, up here, not in the basement where it is.
Well, that's because the way this old plumbing.
Okay, all right.
You know
I just
what I
wanted to
mean?
make sure because I was thinking about changing this faucet out. So if I needed to have that pipe changed, I
No,
would do
the
it all
trap's in
once.
the floor. Really, it's probably not vented. It should be vented in the wall,
what it is,
but it's
okay.
not.
All right,
You
all right.
know, it's just old
As long
plumbing.
as it's okay, like,
Yeah.
and he sounded like he knew what he was talking about. He's like, but I'm not plumbing, but I just why you need a trap
Oh, it ain't
under
gonna-
the sink, not in the floor like I have it down in the basement. It's all the way down there.
Well, I mean, you gotta kind of go with what you got here too, right?
All right,
I mean,
all
it's
right.
old.
Well, I don't know. I mean, he mentioned that, so I said, well, I got a phone here, so I guess I'm gonna ask.
You know. It's like you said, it is there, but it's
It's downstairs in the basement. You can see like the U.
yeah,
U pump,
exactly.
right?
And all that does is that stops the
I
sewer
know this is a bitch. It
gas.
took me forever to do that
Huh?
because it kept sliding out of place.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, once it's tight and
I did a
over
pretty
there.
good job with that. I put it right back, and it was like only opening and closing halfway. So I took it out, and it was something was stuck. Anyway, I
I'll
fixed
push it
that.
over for you.
I'm like, okay.
So how you been? All right?
Yeah, I'm doing good. How are you?
Yeah, not bad.
How's your daughter doing?
She's 35 now.
You got grandchildren yet?
No, she doesn't have any kids. I don't know if she's gonna have any.
She married?
She's
Not that
married.
matters. I'm just asking.
She's married, yeah.
No, how long she been married?
I think like 3 years, but she's been with this guy for like. She was with him 10 years before we married her. So she was getting a little like upset about that.
Well, now they're married. I mean, I didn't have my second one. I didn't get pregnant when I was 36 and a half for him, so.
She's I don't know if she's gonna have any kids, to be honest with you. I mean,
Yeah,
only
because I want to be a grandfather. I want to be a papa. What's going on?
yeah, I'm not gonna force her. They
Well, I
both
mean, you can't
work.
force her anyway. I'm just teasing.
Yeah, they both work, and you know it's not easy to now.
Oh, yeah, you don't have to work all day, right?
They got their flipping house and gotta pay for it, and they're always, you know, doing new stuff, fences,
Yeah,
and redoing the driveway, all that shit costs money, you know?
I know. I'm very aware of that. Good, because I hate that water. Even though it was only filling up like a couple of inches, it wasn't even like high. I just hate having that still water in my bathtub.
So what happened was the hair got down in the drain there.
You know, that happened to I washed the dog for the first time in this tub. Because I usually don't have to wash her, but she got smelly. And I wonder if all her dog hair got stuck in there too.
It could have been, yeah.
Her hair is short. Like my hair and my son's hair, it gathers up on top. Usually I can just pull it, you know. But hers could have all went down. I'm like,
yeah, because it's longer.
It did. It happened like a week and a half after I gave her a bath. It got worse. I'm like, what's going on? It's silly.
You're gonna be all right now.
Good. All right. Cool.
Hopefully. Well, I called your son. He picked up the phone
Yeah,
right
because
away.
I called him all morning. I made his brother call him. I says he might be ignoring me. You call him, sleep it. He gets up, calls me, falls back to sleep. Now I'm calling him again, so I'm swearing out. I'm gonna text messages. Pick up your fucking phone. And he's
Yeah,
like,
just be a third shift type of guy. That's all.
oh, he's going to England for 3 months. He's going to study abroad and
Sleep all day and
yeah.
work at night. That's all. What are you gonna do? Look at that, huh?
And you know what's so funny is I have to take it back so long. I couldn't remember if the thing goes up or down when you close it because I couldn't get the working drain. I couldn't tell.
No, so that right there pushes the thing down.
Right. So you put it down to open up the drain.
It
right?
pushes that thing down, and then when you flip it up, it picks it up.
Yep, I got.
Because it's on the level, right?
Okay. Yeah. So when I looked at it, it made more sense. I'm like, oh, this is what it looks like. Okay. Once I took it apart, so that was kind of cool.
Yeah, it's just a little.
Through my own maintenance, I'm trying to do some of my own maintenance. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
It's just a little plunger thing
All
there.
right. Cool. I just gotta clean this out now.